There was a time in childhood when I can actually gather enough courage to stand on the bed and take the highest jump as possible to the floor. And I believe it was no less than 1, 2, maybe 4 or 5 feet of jump. Direct drop. First I used to jump and I used to feel the air. And when I'm on the ground, there was a moment of gravitylessness, zero gravity experience. I used to love it, and there were so many experiments done by, you would call it a little weirdo this time. I used to hold a big plastic bag and used to jump, being inspired from the movies where you take this big parachute and it actually dampens your speed. I thought if it was possible by having your hands on a big polythene. This used to come from grocery stores, something big bazaar, and there it was, but never it showed the result. And what can you expect in 4-5 feet? Anyways, what we are concerned about is that time our body was so much flexible that I cannot expect that much endurance from my body at this age. I can't even jump directly from there. I can't take risk hurting myself or the joints, which takes long to recover at this age, and if once damaged, it may go a long way, and why to damage unnecessarily. Recently, what we can do is make our body more and more flexible by doing the exercise, because age will take its toll. Our body will become less and less flexible and harder to recover. So what you can do is just reduce its effect so that at least you can recover better, just in case you happen to have bump yourself into some incident that actually hurts you. Because you see many times people who takes the injury or meet with an accident, those who are healthy within themselves from the inside take lesser time to recover. So it's more about how healthy your metabolism was. Anyways, many people take this flexibility to an entirely different level. There is a term known as contortionist, which I came across 2 days ago, and someone was telling me that people can actually walk like this, and it felt as if you are watching a creature from different fiction. Seriously, this type of creature I've seen in Exorcist or maybe the vampire movies. And he was a black guy, and he started by pushing his hand behind him, and it just turned back entirely. And on his hands and feet he was walking like a beast, and it felt so much weird. People were like crying out of fear because it didn't look like a normal. And he crossed the stage, came until the table of judges, and even the judges were reacting eagerly that, oh, and then he returned, and there was a kind of podium on the stage, and he could just jump on that like a dog would have done. It felt so weird, but it was scary in a sense. But anyways, that is the example of how far people can turn or make themselves flexible to achieve extraordinary levels. I personally may not want to, but this was the live example of how you can actually push your body limits to extreme level. Not advising you to do so. So anyways, that was all from my side today. There you go, bye, take care.